legendary portrayals of Don Corleone by Marlon Brando and Michael Corleone by Al Pacino in The Godfather serve as reminders to knowledgeable film audiences, film historians, and enthusiasts that The Godfather is widely regarded as one of the greatest films ever created. Their magnificent acting in Godfather has been praised for many decades for its authenticity, as they truly immersed themselves in their famous roles, giving performance that will be celebrated for generations to come. It is impossible to argue against the timeless cinematic quality of The Godfather, widely considered a masterpiece directed by Francis Ford Coppola and featuring a young Al Pacino in his breakout role. This is one of the most important movies of all time, and everyone of the right age and maturity levels should watch it for its exposure, knowledge, and awareness of what mastery in film entails. I watched Godfather numerous times. I initially viewed it upon its um release in lot of websites. I discovered it belatedly. It engrossed me in the realm of Cosa Nostra, also known as Italian Mafia. The narrative primarily unfolds through Don Corleone's point of view, subsequently shifts to his youngest son, Michael Corleone, who ultimately ascends to the role of the new Godfather. Who could have anticipated that Mario Puzo's novel would be adapted into a remarkable film showcasing the theme of family and the commitment necessary to protect and safeguard its members. Indeed, The Godfather contains scenes of violence, including murder, shootouts, and various killings, which are integral elements in the narrative. Due to this reason, Godfather should be viewed by mature individuals who comprehend that films extend beyond love stories, romantic motifs, and conventional movies. Some films are aimed at a more intellectual, discerning audience, and those who have a deep appreciation for cinematic masterpieces such as Godfather. One must not display ignorance or arrogance towards films such as Godfather, as this cinematic piece offers a deep immersion into its world. Going beyond mere glimpses of or a superficial experience, a thorough immersion and understanding are provided, emphasizing that the setting, locations, and events depicted in The Godfather are either drawn from the real events or inspired by them. The existence of the mafia or organized crime and their persistent presence up to the present time is irrefutable. No other film can offer a more accurate portrayal of the experience of being involved in that lifestyle without endangering oneself, and for most people this is as close as one can get to that life. In addition to its significant influence on the history and future of cinema, Godfather imparts lessons on importance of family, loyalty, integrity. Godfather transcends mere quotations, memes, and imageries. The Godfather is a form of from a specific era in Hollywood history, characterized by films created with genuine intentions, devoid of underlying motives, political undertones, or modern social awareness. It only seeks to represent itself. They were films as they always to be. They were intended for your amusement. As of now, the performance of Marlon Brando as Vito Corleone, Al Pacino as Michael Corleone, James Caan as Sonny Corleone and Robert Duvall as Tom Hagen continued to be esteemed and celebrated many decades later for their perfection. One reason The Godfather has been hailed as a legendary movie is that without understanding contributions of this four men, it would not have achieved status it has obtained. Al Pacino is fortunate and blessed to have lived to see Godfather become the celebrated movie that it is today. The members of Time have been seen clips, videos, and interviews where reporters ask him about his famous role in Godfather is countless. Who would have known that a young actor whom the studio was mostly against casting but was backed by the movie's director Francis Ford Coppola would ultimately be the deciding factor aside from the legendary Marlon Brando as Don Corleone in making Godfather the iconic movie it has been for decades since its release. At this point, Al Pacino has the longest acting career out of any alumni of Godfather, and his name is forever attached to it. I will always find it fascinating how long and difficult it was for Godfather to be greenlit by the movie studio. It was initially an uphill battle because if the studio heads had a inkling of the massive commercial and critical success, the movie would have they would not have hesitated to make it. However, that is all in the past now. The Godfather has rightfully earned its place at the top of the greatest films ever made because of its historical film and cultural value. The film Godfather has made a lasting impact on me to the extent that I can still perceive the depth of the actor's performance when viewing it in its entirety or select scenes. When the term intensity is used, it refers to the acting with purpose and meeting the requirements of the scenes rather than overacting. It exemplifies fine artistry by the said actors. If you are an adult and are unable to appreciate any positive aspects of The Godfather, it may suggest a lack of discernment in your cinematic preferences. That is why it is crucial to remain cognizant, well informed, and discerning of the essential movies to watch, as their absence would render the history of cinema incomplete. Undoubtedly, The Godfather is a film that should be viewed to fully appreciate its perfection. So thanks for watching, like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click on that bell icon to get more updates.